you surprised, but you already know.
I know that you think it's so important to convince everyone else that you're not boring, but it's making me feel like my skin is crawling. I keep pouring out my empathy to someone I don't even see eye to eye with. I don't mind if you don't have it all together. Yeah, I get it, we are all human, but I give you an inch and you take miles. It's tragic, ruining my sanity with tales of animosity. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I can't more. But you're not worth the time. You never put me up on, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Climbing up somebody else's ladder just to make yourself feel just a little bigger. I don't know if I've seen anything that's sadder. It's so hard to comprehend how you don't even understand. Stepping on me without even trying. Never seen somebody get so good at lying. It's impressive you don't spend all your time crying over all the ways you let me down. So many I could drown, but I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I can't more. But you're not worth the time. You never put me up on, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Typical emotional, sensitive and cynical. Took my sanity and sent it up the wall. Typical emotional, it's so unoriginal. I gave you the best and you just took it all. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I can't more. But you're not worth the time. You never put me up on, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night.
don't work too hard, my break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back row. All I really take is a little taste. I like girl blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need to chase her. Wanna vibe it to get away. Shimmy, shimmy, I got the semi-4-way. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. Too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left the hash. Can't remember anything, but I know we got it. Really think I'm seeing things. Read the line in between. Yellow light, I gotta speed up. Get home, so we go shower. Need that pronto. Look like a rave at the condo. Heck of a night in Toronto. She said, boy, you in Morocco. Pearl white mention in the top gold. Fill up my cup with the pop whoa. High off life in the spot though. Running up the visa, really talking to a real life Mona Lisa. Pieces, pieces hanging off the visa. So much going on, it's hard to focus on the features. I got too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left the hash. Can't remember anything, but I know we got it. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Assassination, I don't worry mine. The room is ready, but I feel fine. Oh my, oh my.
When you put your hand in my jacket, I'm thinking so irrational. You flew me international now. It's been like
Hello everyone and welcome to Voices of Patriotism, the podcast where we explore how the values of pride, patriotism, respect, integrity, dedication, and empowerment shapes our daily lives and builds stronger communities. I'm your host Nanda.
And I'm Dinda. Today we're diving deep, not just explaining pride values, but exploring real, everyday examples many of us experience at home, in school, at work, and in society. In this episode, we'll focus on three powerful pride that's about patriotism, respect, and integrity.
These values sound big, but what's interesting is how they appear in small daily actions. Sometimes we don't even realize we're practicing them or ignoring them.
Exactly. Today, we'll break them down in a relatable way and share plenty of examples from everyday life, school, work, family, online spaces, also everything.
So get comfortable, grab a drink, and let's spend the next half hour discovering how pride can guide the way we live.
Let's begin with the first value. It's about patriotism. Many people imagine patriotism only as grand acts like joining the military, attending national ceremonies, or waving the national flag.
Those are indeed patriotic acts, but patriotism often appears in much smaller forms, quiet, simple, and consistent actions.
For a classic example is not littering. Imagine you're walking downtown, eating a snack, and you finish it. There's no trash bin nearby. Some people just throw it on the ground, but a person with patriotism
doesn't see trash as just a trash. They see it as their responsibility, so they hold onto it until they find a bin.
That's right. Patriotism is caring for the country's shared spaces even when no one is watching. And another example, supporting local business, buying from local markets, choosing local products, supporting small business. That action helps strengthen the national economy.
Or appreciating our own cultural heritage, like wearing traditional clothes during celebration, learning and teaching local languages, or introducing local food to friends from other regions or other countries.
You know what's funny? Sometimes we appreciate foreign cultures more than our own, but patriotism reminds us that our own culture has value too.
Another underrated form of patriotism is following rules. For the example is stopping at red lights, also lining up properly, not vandalizing public property, and paying public transportation fees honestly. People may think these are just good manners, but they actually reflect love for the country because following rules keeps everyone safe.
Okay, let's talk about the online world. Today, patriotism isn't only physical, it's digital. For example, when someone spreads misinformation about your country, a patriotic person doesn't instantly react emotionally. Instead, they verify, share correct information, and explain calmly.
Or something as simple as not insulting your own country online just because you're upset. Criticism is okay, but degrading your own nation repeatedly contributes nothing to improvement.
You're studying abroad or meeting someone from another country. They ask about your food, language, or traditions. How you talk about your country show patriotism.
Even saying we have flaws, but we also have beautiful culture and strong people. It's a patriotic response.
Patriotism also appears when we do our best in our studies or job because the better we perform, the more we contribute to national progress.
Imagine a nurse work hard, a teacher giving their best, or a student preparing seriously. They may not realize it, but they are helping build a stronger country.
So patriotism is not only about ceremonies or big events, it's about daily habits.
And when millions of people practice small acts of patriotism, the country becomes a better place.
Okay, before we move on, I want to pause for a moment and reflect. We've talked about patriotism in many forms: environment, culture, rules, online behavior, and work. But patriotism also becomes meaningful when we connect it to our own lives.
That's true, Nanda. Sometimes we talk about values like they belong to other people, not us. But real patriotism starts with personal choices.
For me personally, I remember a small moment. One day I was really tired of after class and I saw trash on the floor near my campus gate. No one was around and honestly it wasn't mine, but I picked it up anyway. It small, but at the moment I realized this place is part of my country too.
That's a great example. I had a similar experience. I once helped a foreign friend understand about local custom and etiquette. At first, I didn't think much of it, but later I realized I was representing my country through my attitude and explanation.
And that's what patriotism really looks like: simple, quiet action. So let me ask you, how about you, Dinda? In your daily routine, when was the last time you felt you were practicing patriotism without even realizing it?
Honestly, it was when I chose to support local food stall instead of a big franchise. It felt good knowing my choice could help someone in my own community. Now let me reflect it back to you. How about you, Nanda? What habit do you think best represent your patriotism?
For me, it's trying to follow rules even when it's inconvenient, like waiting at the red light late at night when the road is empty. It's not about being watched, it's about respecting the system that keeps everyone safe.
And maybe that's a good question for our listener too. What small action today can reflect your love for your country, guys?
Okay, now let's move on to the second values, respect. Honestly, respect is something everyone wants, but not everyone gives.
One clear example is how we treat people in service roles: cashiers, janitors, bus drivers, cleaners, and delivery workers.
Sometimes people overlook them or treat them harshly, but respect means acknowledging their work, thanking them, and recognizing that every job has dignity.
And another common scenario is communication. Respectful communication means it's about listening without interrupting, not raising your voice, giving space for others to speak, and choosing words carefully. In group discussions, respect looks like letting quieter people share their thoughts instead of dominating the conversation.
Respect also appears in public behavior, like giving space to elders, letting people exit before entering a room or elevator, keeping noise levels low at night, and not cutting lines. These are small things, but they show we understand other matters too.
Here's one many young people face. It's respecting differences in opinions, religion, culture, or lifestyle.
You may not agree with someone, but respect means allowing them space to be themselves.
Respect in digital spaces matters too. Cyberbullying, rude comments, hate speech, they're so common today.
Showing respect means thinking before typing, asking, will I say this if the person were standing in front of me?
And of course, self-respect matters. Taking care of yourselves, saying no when needed, setting boundaries, this all reflect respect for your own well-being.
If you don't respect yourself, it becomes harder to respect others.
Respect builds harmony, and without harmony, no society can thrive.
Respect is one of those values that sound simple, but practicing it consistently is actually challenging.
That's very true, especially when emotions are involved, when we're tired, stressed, or disagree strongly with someone.
I remember a time when I interrupted someone during a discussion because I thought my idea was better. Later, I realized I didn't even fully listen to their point. That moment taught me that respect isn't just about being polite, it's about being present.
I can relate to that, Nanda. For me, learning respect comes from dealing with people who think very differently from me. At first, I wanted to prove I was right, but eventually I learned that respecting someone doesn't mean agreeing it, means acknowledging their humanity.
That's powerful. Respect really shows who we are, especially in disagreement. So let me ask you, how about you? What situation taught you the biggest lesson about respect?
I was learning to respect myself, saying no when I was overwhelmed. Once I did that, I found it easier to respect others too. Now let me ask you, how about you, Nanda? What daily action helps you practice respect?
Listening. Truly listening without planning my response. It's harder than it sounds, but it changes how people feel around you.
And maybe our listener can reflect as well. Do we listen to understand or just to replay? Now it's about integrity. It's one of the strongest indicators of character. It's about honesty, responsibility, and doing the right thing even when no one sees you.
Let's start with a relatable example for students. During a test, the teacher leaves the room. Some students start cheating, but a person with integrity continues working honestly. It's not about getting a perfect score, it's about earning it.
Another scenario is you find a wallet or someone's phone. No one sees you pick it up. You could take it, but integrity says return it. Or imagine receiving too much change at a store. Integrity means giving it back, even if it feels like free money.
In the workplace, integrity shows in completing tasks properly, not altering data, not taking shortcuts that harm others, and being accountable. If you make a mistake, you admit it. You don't lie or blame someone else.
And it's about digital integrity matters too, like not plagiarizing, not spreading false information, not impersonating others. Even crediting artists or photographers properly shows integrity.
Integrity means doing what you say you will do. If you promise to help your team, you show up. If you promise to finish something, you finish it.
And integrity builds trust, and trust is the foundation of every meaningful relationship and community.
That's right. Trust is the foundation. But what I love most be that three values aren't spirit things. They interconnected like a chain that can break if it's going to be strong.
Wow, that's a great point. Can you give a clearer example, Nanda?
For instance, someone with integrity, they'll definitely want to follow the rules, which is a form of patriotism, and treat others with respect. All of that comes from the honest choices they make, even when no one's watching.
Or the other way around, someone who loves their country, patriotism will definitely respect their environment and the people around them. And to do that, they need integrity to do it consistently every day. Let's dive deeper and share case example that might be closer to our listener.
Integrity might be the hardest value to practice because often no one knows whether we choose the right thing or not.
Exactly. Integrity is invisible, but its impact is huge.
I remember once making a mistake on a group project. I could have stayed silent and let others take the blame, but I admitted it. It wasn't comfortable, but it felt right. That moment taught me integrity is about courage.
I had a similar experience with honesty. I once received extra change at a store. For a few seconds, I thought it's fine, but I returned it. And surprisingly, I walked away feeling proud not because someone praised me, but because I knew I did the right things.
That's integrity, doing the right thing even when no reward is granted. So let me ask you, when was the last time integrity guided your decision?
It was keeping a promise even when it became inconvenient. It reminded me that my words matter. Now I'll ask you, how about you? What does integrity mean to you personally?
For me, integrity means consistency, paying the same person whether people are watching or not.
And that's a question worth asking ourselves every day. Who are we when no one is looking?
Okay, before we close, there's something important we need to reflect on. What happens if we ignore all those values, patriotism, respect, and integrity?
When patriotism is ignored, public spaces become neglected, rules are broken, and people start caring only about themselves, not the country they live in. Slowly, they weakness the sense of unity.
When respect disappears, misunderstanding grow into conflicts, relationships break, communication become harsh, and society turns less safe and less human.
And when integrity is violated, trust is lost. In school, in work, and in daily life, once trust is broken, it's very hard to rebuild. Without integrity, even success feels empty.
So the consequences aren't always immediate, but they are real. A society without these values becomes divided, careless, and unstable.
That's why practicing pride values isn't just a personal choice, it's a responsibility. What we choose to ignore today can shape the future we live in tomorrow.
So today we explore three essential pride values: patriotism, respect, and integrity.
And we saw how they appear not just in big moments, but in tiny daily decisions, how we speak, behave, and treat others.
If even one listener today start practicing these values more intentionally, that already makes a difference.
Thank you for spending this session with us. We hope this episode inspires you to live with pride every day.
Follow our podcast, share it with friends, and join us in future episodes.
This is Voices of Patriotism reminding you that good character always begins with simple choices.
And remember, living with pride starts with one small action today.
Bye all.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I was reading the signals, but that's so unoriginal. What if we took this back to my house? Under all these lights, I gotta take a minute to calm down. But I feel like if I told you I was ready, this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready, this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. I don't wanna feel like we're wasting time. Tell me, should I go and call up a taxi to make out for a play in the backseat? Please tell me now how that all sounds. To sleep in while I make breakfast, watch cartoons and talk about exes. And if you're happy, stick around. I just feel like this is worth the risk. I never felt a fire like this. If I told you I was ready at this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready at this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. Right now, we're running out of things to talk about. Right here, right now, I'm about to let the truth come out. If I told you I was ready at this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? You tell me now. If I told you I was ready at this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? If I told you I was ready at this minute,
joyride, a hit and run. I thought I loved you and you thought I was fun. I'm moving on down the road. Watch me as I go, watch me as I go. Should I look both ways before you cross me, baby? 'Cause I don't break rules. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way. Let's not lie. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I got a new love. He runs for miles. 67 fastback. Oh, it's just my style. We're headed down the road. Just enjoy the show. Watch me as I go. Shut up both ways before you cross me, baby. 'Cause I don't break for boys. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way. Let's not lie. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Should let both ways before you cross me, baby, 'cause I don't break for boys. I'm moving on. Got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way. Let's not lie. I'm moving on. Got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way. Let's not lie. I'm moving on. Got nothing left to say. Let's be on my way. Let's not lie. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. When your heart takes ways, it's still alive. When your heart takes ways, it's still alive. When your heart takes ways, it's still alive. When your heart takes ways, it's still alive.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Patriot Voice. I'm Alya and I'm here with my GO host Irma.
Hello, dear listener. So happy to be back sharing stories and inspiration with all of you. In today's episode, we are continuing our breakdown of pride values in our daily life, especially in college life and campus environments.
Exactly, as we know, pride stands from patriotism, respect, integrity, dedication, and empowerment. In previous episodes, we talked our partner Dinda and Nanda talked about patriotism, respect, and integrity. So we are me and Irma focusing to continue with two values, that is dedication and empowerment.
Yep, these two are like two sides of the same coin. Dedication builds the foundation and empowerment amplifies the impact in the campus world. Group projects, organization, personal challenge, these values are constantly tested and constantly needed.
Yeah, let's listen more inspiration our listeners.
Let's start with dedication. Alya, is your period of full activities? What do you think dedication among college students is often mistaken for, especially class fee priority?
From what I've been seeing, people usually equate dedication with simple being diligent, like attending classes or submitting assignments. But true dedication goes deeper. It is about commitment towards a meaning purpose. It starts with the awareness of why I am doing this, even when it is so hard.
Totally agree. Dedication has solved a concrete example, not just showing up at organization meeting, but actually thinking through and working hard to realize the program you have proposed, even if it means staying up late or academically, not just catching grades, but genuinely wanting to understand the material and apply it.
Yeah, it can start from small things too. For example, honoring your promise to your friends that you have group work with your friend and you can doing your part on time in that group, or being dedicated to continuously trust in the right place, not because someone watching what you do, but because it is your personal commitment that you truly have dedication on yourself.
The The challenge bluntly procrastination, burnout, comparing yourself to friends who seem more relaxed. This is where dedication is that we need to remember our original why. Dedication is a form of everyday patriotism. By being dedicated as a student studying seriously, contribute to organization,
Yes.
we are actually building the foundation for contribute to the nation later on.
Yeah, so true, Irma. This is a few simple tips to build dedication for our listener. The first is set personal and meaningful goals. The second is break them into small steps. So you don't feel too difficult to develop your dedication. And the third, find an accountability partner. So you must to find a partner, someone that she or he really support you to develop your dedication. And the last is take care of your physical and mental health. You don't stress. Yes.
Yeah.
And then what about you, Irma? Do you have a story or your tips to build dedication for our listeners? Or what kind of dedication that you did it? I think maybe we usually find group working on our class. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's also the example for dedication, because we do our part, I has do something, and you as my partner in our group work also doing something, and we complete each other. Do you agree with
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay. Next. Dedication often produces energy, and that energy leads us to the final value, empowerment. For Irma, what does empowerment mean to you on campus?
For me, empowerment is the process of giving and receiving strength, confidence, and the ability to act and create change. It's not about being the best, it's about recognizing that we have agency and can influence our environment.
Yeah, Irma, I love analogy. Like empowerment is tending a garden. You must first nurture your own growth. Then you can help others grow by providing sunlight in the form of encouragement, water in the form of support, and fertile soil in the form of opportunity, creating a thriving ecosystem where every plant has the space to reach its potential.
Common example, we see senior greenly creating junior in student organization. That's empowerment, or a friend encouraging someone who's insecure to apply for a project role, or learning groups where everyone gets space to contribute instead of being dominated.
Empowerment also means opening access and opportunities, like advocating for empowerment in education environment can build with any way. For example, scholarship, or passing for a faculty to hold skill-based workshop, or creating supportive system on campus. That's empowerment on a structural level.
But empowerment requires a foundation, safety, and respect. That's why respect and integrity, our previous topics, are essential. Without them, empowerment can turn into pressure or explanation.
But empowerment requires a foundation of safety and respect. That's why respect and integrity, our previous topics, are essential. Without them, empowerment can turn into pressure or explore.
For me, empowerment is about being challenged and supported. I experienced this when I had to conduct a WellPath and LTKM without any background. It was not just a task. I was truly given access to learn, judged by senior, given practice time, and received constructive feedback. The process was empowering because it taught me both technical skill, leading a chair, and soft skill, nervousness management, communication. The success of the event is proof that in a supportive ecosystem, initial ignorance can be transformed into new competences.
Yeah, and I I will share how do we start. The first is empowerment yourself first. The second, listen actively, and the last is give people a stage.
Alya, if we connect dedication and empowerment with the earlier pride values, patriotism, respect, integrity, how do they synergize?
They form a powerful cycle. Patriotism give us the why, respect and integrity give us the how. Patriotism give us the way, why, and respect and integrity give us the how. Dedication is the full, empowerment is the impact.
And the cycle starts with us as students. We can practice these values today. Dedication our time to meaningful learning. Dedication our energy to projects we believe in, and empowering the people around us through what we have learned.
Yes, when we integrate pride, especially dedication and empowerment, we don't just build strong personal character, we become agents of change on our campus.
We hope today's discussion inspired you apply these values in small way every day.
These values live in our daily choices. Start with one small thing, dedicate yourself to it, and see how it empowers you and others.
That's all this episode. Stay patient, stay proud. See you in the next episode. Stay proud, stay empowered. Patriot salutes.
Okay, thank you for our listeners.
Bye bye.
Jag blir besvärlig. Jag blir besvärlig från över till gång. When your heart is racing, racing. You feel like you got nowhere else to go.
When your heart is racing, I still like. When your heart is racing, I still like. When your heart is racing, I still like. When your heart is racing, I still like.
I'm running your way, but you push me away. You're lifeline, losing your mind. I'm here for you, babe. I've loved you the same this whole time. So tell me, what's on your mind? And I'm not here to hear you say you're fine. I can take the pain and hold inside. I wanna see it. Can I feel you grip tonight? Can't get this off my mind.